But man, lots of Tekken action that's going to be coming up. We're waiting for our next match to come up on stage. Tasty Steve, I got to ask you, man. It's been a long time since we've both done this here together.
Yeah.
What do you feel about the Tekken community and how much it's grown off season?
I think that, like, it's unprecedented, actually, right? Because there's still been, you know, these fixes to the game. There were still adjustments being made. They released round 2 in Japan, right? And that was in between. I feel like there's a pretty good understanding between the arcade scene and even, like, you know, those console players. And now, like, the tournament scene is kicked up and is almost transitioned, like, seamlessly for the community. And now you have those new players coming out in droves, mind you, to give you one of the biggest turnouts in, like, Tekken history that you have, like Combo Breaker. So it's to me, it looks very organic. And, you know, this is, like I said before, my first event back from, like, a little hiatus of, like, you know, after Evo Japan, right? So, I mean, that says a lot in itself. The fact that it came back this strong, and you saw, like, the first TWT event with Super Kuma, like, it just looks good. It feels good to be a Tekken fan right now.
It's a feel-good time, I think, for Tekken fans. And we're going to continue. I believe Shadow is going to be staying on stage, and he's going up against the kid, Kingreyjr Jr.
The dude's getting taller. It was freaking me out. I told him to slow down.
Yeah, man. Don't make me feel quit there. Stay in school.
Yeah. And, like, stop getting taller because he's almost my height, so I don't like that. He's already taller than Rickster right now. He just dunked on Rickster and took his hat. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he didn't even have to jump that high. No disrespect to Rickster, of course.
Oh, man. That's true little kidness right there, man. He playing with the Indian style? Okay, all right.
Oh, you can still do that? All right. You can still do that now. Does Junk hang out? All right, that's cool. What's wrong, Steve? You all right?
I'm okay.
Right? I knew you would react.
Oh, my God.
Anyways, we're into the matchup. He's picking Asuka, of course, what he's known for, and going up against the Shadow. Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
You right, Steve?
I'm okay.
Man, that story you told me before about Oil King.
Oh man,
God, that was
we can't do it.
That
That scene, we already know, man.
Anyways.
Young Junior, not there yet. All right, here we go.
The follow-up here. Harassing with the knee. I like this, though. I mean, you think about it. See, he's going for those reversals, and that's not going to work against Shadow if he's going for those knees.
Yeah, that's one of the strengths Claudio has in this matchup. He's going to make you try to fight back in that range. Fish for a few counter hits. Can kicks came from Mr. Junior. Back three, finally finding the launcher right now. He's going to hit the wall.
I really like the offensive choices that we're seeing from Shadow so far. But he does have to be careful because we've said it before, man. Asuka hits like a truck, like a semi.
Yes.
18-wheeler.
Oh, that hop kick. So classy. Okay. Superman punch. Gets the Starburst as well. Dancing a little bit, getting a little closer to the wall, steps right into it, pulls the triggers, lets it rip, spins the Starburst.
Step to the game of love, baby. Okay. You have to be careful. You can't just throw that out. Players like Shadow will be able to duck and punish accordingly.
Yeah, he can tell that Kingreyjr Jr. is trying to sidestep in some of these instances. Okay. Trying to get something started right now.
Here we go. Goes for the knee. The follow-up here gets a nice sidestep attack.
Yeah, Kingreyjr. Okay, finally gets the wrist chuck.
Yeah, wrist chuck slam. The follow-up here. Look at that. Has him by the wall. And look, what are you going to do?
Okay, finally gets
that's one thing. Rage Art. Let's go.
Oh, no! Why did it whip?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. All right, sidestep. Wow, that was bad draw. I should have let him fall down a little more. But that was a really high wall splat, though. I didn't expect it to even splat that out.
Maybe too tall for him, right? He's not there yet. Damn it. That was rough, though.
That was really weird.
It was interesting because, you know, he was up there and he went for it. It barely missed. I thought he was going to go for the Rage Art because he did go for the standing forward before that as well. But either way, that was a rough opportunity there for young Kingreyjr Jr.
I mean, at least he had the right idea. That was definitely what you needed to do to close out that match.
Yeah, but Shadow, no emotion again. Just going back into the battle. Business as usual. Let's see how, if there's going to be some adjustments here from Kingreyjr Jr. And now we're going to the Hammerhead stage. And one of the things, I mean, we talk about this all the time, you know, the axis of the stage when you start off, you got to be very careful on how you make these commitments to these juggles because the side wall stun comes into play. And for certain characters, especially like Claudio and maybe even Asuka especially, you're not able to get nice, clean hits on the combos. You're going to have to kind of be wary and kind of just back off towards the end.
Yeah, readjustment is become a big thing, especially in Tekken now, because you get those weird wall splats, and you're gonna need to be able to quick adjust and just make small modifications on the fly, unless you have a designated wall combo, right? There's people that do that. You see Jimmy a lot of times, he has exactly what he wants to do, and that's exactly the kind of situations we were talking about right there.
Here's a follow-up. Nice sidestep there from Shadow. Oh, he went for the reversal again. He's going to have to be careful because of the whip punish. Look at that. He's keeping him there. Oh, second hit. He wasn't ready.
Okay. All right. Get something on the board.
Outpoke there from Kingreyjr Jr. showing some good signs of life here. And again, he didn't do too bad that last matchup. He just had to make sure he clutched it out.
Okay. Finally finds his mark.
All right. Gets the 1+2. The follow-up there. Goes for the beatdown punch. But again, the rollback.
Oh, nice. Down 4-3 on follow-up. Shadow getting a little impatient. Quick side step.
Oh, the running attack.
And the follow-up, quick walk. He's just not letting him get it. Get off of me.
He's just harassing him with that knee. Okay, now what we're going to see, nice side step there. Oh, my God.
And once again, man.
Did you see the way he just pulled that out?
Yeah. Every time. He's just sitting on it the entire time. Gets a read on when Kingreyjr Jr. wants to move, and that's when every time he pulls the pin on.
Because, that's not the fastest move, really. It's not that fast, but the fact that he knows it's going to hit makes it count.
Yeah, reading a Tekken player is not easy, but once you get those reads, that's when we talked about stuff like crouch throws and stuff like that. You're able to do those more unconventional things, more damage, and it kind of it makes another player uncomfortable, especially if you're getting hard calls like that.
Yeah,
the wrist chuck slam.
If you can start making your opponent second guess themselves, then you've already won half the battle, right? Oh, the whip! You got to be careful. And again, we were just talking about he's locked and loaded, ready to use that starburst attack. Jeez, here we go. The choir, the angels, they're singing.
It ain't over yet, though. Kingreyjr Jr. definitely has a chance. Okay. Small pokes. Shadow trying to sidestep, getting caught.
Kingreyjr Jr.
What an answer.
Trying to harass him with that back three.
He just cannot find way to open up Shadow. Okay, these small pokes adding up. Oh, hop kick. Thought he was actually going to take a step forward.
There it goes, the follow-up. Here we go. Let's see if he's able to get to the wall. Yes, he does. And the follow-up gets the full damage from the three-ring circus.
Down 4-3. All right, Kingreyjr Jr.
Staying alive.
Starting to piece it together.
Okay.
Chopping
away. That's the first we've really seen that from
Shadow.
Classy
hop kicks, bro.
Yeah, you can't use them all, man. Sometimes you got to do it and let him know.
Get off. Hop kick again. Oh, he's just rolling out the red carpet for you. Hit you with 3 of them bad boys.
Got to give it, of course, to Kingreyjr Jr. showing a lot of growth in that set, but it just wasn't enough to go up against Shadow.
Yeah.
Shadow's on fire, man. I'm telling you, he's been doing so well.
Shadow is a strong representation of United States play.